Some of the highest peaks on our planet are found in Africa. Here, not all these mountain ranges and truly shaped this continent since its beginning. But life at extreme altitude has shaped some types of animals on the planet. These parts of the second largest continent could never have been more challenging and daunting. Here in Africa, rising temperatures are forcing mountain life even higher. And here in Ethiopia, it's truly affecting some species. An army of gelato monkeys are gathering. They're all after one thing, but to get to it, we must climb higher and higher. The numbers go to 1,200 strong. One of the largest gatherings of monkeys on the planet. And 10,000 feet, this is what they're after. Grass. It's almost all they eat. But something like such a small area means trouble. Especially for this older male. He needs a lot of energy to defend his family. With just 3 females around him. But you don't get much with grass. He has to spend 10 hours a day feeding. And today, he's going to need all the energy he can get. A rival male. He intends to take down the old male and become the new family leader. To hold on to power, the old man must prove his strength to the rival and to his females. He challenges him to chase him. But the rival is still willing to attack. Now, time to show true force. The older male still reigns supreme. For now. He knows some other rivals will be back for him and to take control of his troop. Right now, he's focused on getting more energy to gather more strength for the next few days, even weeks. Now, things have started to settle down for the family. But those other competitions are going on in Ethiopia. While the Ibex are squaring for a duel. They're in combat because it's now the breeding season, and most of them for access to the females who are watching nearby, looking for the perfect man. So far, the dominant male has reigned supreme. He seeks another challenger to return to prove his strength. This male is in his first year. We have shown some experience fighting, but this one's a real challenge. If he beats the dominant male, then he now has access to the females, while that goes through him. One loss for those horns, then there'll be no chance to wait again for one ibex. Once getting the upper hand, one ibex knows what to do, and that's to get to higher ground. Now the setting seems a bit more even. Some bouts can truly last a lot of time when both are evenly matched. And this bout is about to come close. The younger male is victorious. He now has access to the females, unless if someone else is willing to challenge him. Which these guys probably won't. For now, he reigns victorious. From territorial battles to many rights, the one point business in animal's life. Food. It's not just food, it's animals on a hunt for food, but in a pack. Ethiopian wolves. The only wolf species in Africa. No bigger than a coyote, but amongst the primate unique creatures in the creature world. This pair's on the hunt. To track down their prey, their aggressive smell is a great hearing tail, detects some movement and sounds. It's a rat. A mole rat. But catching rats is not easy, no matter how carefully you stalk them. The other wolf has a more proactive technique. And that works. The empty one decides to give it another go. First step, digging up a hole. Perfect. Now, the waiting game. Just be patient. Bingo. It's a lot of work for relatively small rewards. And demands a particular style of hunting. While some animals have success finding food, the others that's finding food a bit trickier, or just finding food, but how to get into the prize as well. And one animal, since it does that, in Ethiopia too, up in the highlands, so animals stick to the stream. They must go all the way to the top to trigger what they want. And it's not a prize. The lammergeier would be the vulture, a massive bird, swelling mountain outdrafts on wings 2 meters across. Despite its size, lammergeiers don't typically hunt their prey. It's like other vulture species, only for the signs of a carcass or a dead animal. And it says the smell has already given him that. Here's a carcass, but there's very little meat. Lammergeier literally means lamb catcher. These particular birds aren't interested in meat. What they prefer are bones. Bones as well as the bird itself are hauled off with ease. The lammergeier knows precisely what to do with them. Bones away. With the bones shattered, the nutritious marrow is exposed. Chunks as big as your fist are dissolved in stomach juices as strong as an acid bath. Bone breaking takes a lot of skill, and younger birds need a lot of target practice. Some do miss the mark, while others lack the height. It takes a full 7 years for a lemurgeil to get it right. Once they achieve that, they're officially bone breakers in the animal kingdom. Some animals are truly adapted to the mountain life, but sometimes new challenges always arise, and sometimes you have to endure the cold too. Down in East Africa, in Mount Kenya, the temperatures just begin to creep above freezing. In this animal you'll find you wouldn't expect to live in such a hostile environment, with winter just around the corner. A cold-blooded reptile. The high casket chameleon. This female has survived the night's freezing temperatures while allowing both her metabolism and her heart rate to drop significantly. Now in the morning, she needs to eat. But it's so cold, she can't move her legs. Her spring little tongue, however, still works. As the sun rises higher in the sky, frozen land begins to thaw, and the giant lobelias begin to soak up in the sunshine. With her body temperature still only at 5 degrees Celsius, the chameleon becomes more mobile and climbs up to bask in the sun. Her skin darkens, enabling her to absorb the sun's heat more quickly. She is pregnant, and soon her temperature reaches 20 degrees Celsius, which gives her the energy she needs to give birth. Most chameleon species lay eggs. But here's to a qualified egg to develop out in the open. So she produces live young. One of the advantages of life in the frozen peaks is that there are less predators here and less competition for food. But there's a reason why comparatively few reptiles live on the high mountains. As the sun sets, the temperature falls below zero in a matter of minutes. The baby must act fast. To find shelter, you need to cover a thick vegetation. A young chameleon caught up in the cold will quickly lose his ability to move and may well die. Most, however, react instinctively and find shelter as quick as they can. Lucky break for this one. This is the cedar forest of the Atlas Mountains in North Africa. These Burman macaques have enjoyed a summer aplenty, but now they're paying the price. Winter here can be brutal. In some years, over half the group perish. But in macaque society, the more social the monkey, the luckier it is to survive. Keeping each other warm by cuddling can make all the difference. But they can't huddle all day. They must eventually break apart to feed. They spread out, searching for food. But each night, the group returned to huddle in the cedar trees. No one was to be left behind. This female somehow has got separated. She must give out to the last living warmth of the huddle and soon. But there was an obstacle. A grumpy male is giving the last female a rather cold shoulder. Maybe a more subtle approach. The male decides to leave. Finally, an enthusiastic reception. The male has had less luck. It could be a long night. Huddling might seem a simple expression of affection, but for macaques, it's essential for survival.